Hello, today I'll show you how to make a 360-degree platformer in Scratch. As you can see, this is a platformer that is 360 degrees, and if you touch these spikes, you explode. But if you touch the flag, you go to the next level. So let's get started. First, delete the cat and paint a sprite. Name it player. Use the box tool and make it a good size. Make the outline a good size and the fill a nice color. Now, drag out a nice square guy and make it a good size. Name this idle. Then use the line tool and make an eye. Duplicate this, put it in the middle, put the other one in the middle, press shift, left arrow key, shift right arrow key on the other one, but one less. And then move it, pressing shift to snap it in place. Then duplicate this and name this move. Select both of these and press shift right arrow 2 times. Now, when green flag is clicked, wait 0 seconds and then show, and actually not green flag is clicked, but actually when I receive new message reset. Now, point in direction 90, set rotation style to left and right, and clear all graphic effects. Now forever, switch costume to idle, and then if key right arrow pressed, point in direction 90 and then switch costume to move. Duplicate that and do left arrow negative 90 degrees. And then for now go to 0, 0 and create 2 new variables named level for all sprites, max level for all sprites as well. Now, create a new sprite named level and then use the box tool and make the outline nothing and the fill black. And then name the costume dot and make it very small. Now paint another sprite named level win without any spaces. Use the box tool, make the fill a nice brownish color, as you can see, nice brownish, and then make the outline a nice greenish color, something like that, and then make it a good size. Now, put it in the middle and then duplicate it. Name this one level level 1. Also without any spaces. Delete this. Use the circle tool and make a circle. Make the circle 219 times 219. Or 18. Now, use the box tool, make sure there is no outline, and make a pillar. And then use the line tool, but first select the circle and then line tool. Press shift and create grass on top of it. duplicate this, and then rotate this to here, something like this, and then this one will be a floating island. But duplicate, make sure there's one that is 90 degrees or straight up, and then rotate this, then duplicate this, make it taller, rotate it, put it in the middle, and then place it somewhere like there. Duplicate this, make it smaller, duplicate, rotate, and then rotate this one as well. Then duplicate the straight one, and then rotate it 90, and then place it there, and then delete that one. Then create another level. This one is gonna be a snowy level, and make sure to have at least one of these. Make the outline white, make this one also white, and then place this one in the middle, move it up by pressing shift so it snaps in place, and moving this very high, but not too high. Duplicate this, rotate it, making it more down, and then rotate it again, making it even more low. And then use this tool and then make a crevice thing, something like that. And then duplicate this and make it somewhere in here, like that. Now, in the code, we do, when green flag is clicked, create a new block named create angle pause, run without screen refresh. Place it there, switch costume to, first of all, join level variable times 3, then set max level subtracted by 2, and then do max level costume number subtracted by 2, then broadcast a new message, broadcast reset, not a new message, and then set level to 1. Now in create angle pause, create a new list named level pause, and then delete all of level pause, and then add thing, which if we test for now, let's do 110. So now, and then create another one which is 90 degrees this time, because the first level it should spawn there and the second level will spawn there. And put as much add thing as there is in the level. So if you have 2 levels, do 2 of these, and if you have 3, then add 1 more of these. Now when I receive reset, broadcast start, and then go to 0, 0, and then we do point in direction, level, item level of level pause. Then create 3 new variables, scroll X for all sprites, X for this sprite only, and Y for this sprite only. Set scroll X, set X, and set Y to 0. Now, if level is greater than max level, then we set level to win. Now, switch costume to dot, set size to 300, and switch costume to join level. Now forever, change scroll X by dividing 10, subtract, and times. X times 30 subtracted by scroll X. This will be the smooth scroll system. And then we also do set X to scroll X times -1. Like that. And then create a new block named collision. For this, for running without screen refresh. And now we place it here like that. And in here we do change Y by 1, and then if right arrow pressed, change X by -0.2, and if left arrow, then 0.2, and set X to X times 0.85, and then turn clockwise by X. Now repeat 9 times. If touching player, then change Y by -1. And now, if touching player again, and then a if else, but before that, we first do change Y by 9, and then turn by X times -1. X times -1. And then if key up arrow pressed, then we set Y to -12. And if else, in the if else, we do X, and then if 0 is less than X, then we set X to -2, else we set X to 2. And in the else here we do set X to 0. Now, change Y by Y if touching player, then we do change Y by Y times -1. -1, and set Y to 0. Set Y to 0. And then we do change Y by 1. Now duplicate this, add a if, and then do touching player, and then this will turn into, wait, no, actually this is, instead of touching player, if up arrow pressed and touching player, then set Y to 12, -12, and change Y by -1. Now, in here, actually not in here, but now, when I receive start, wait 0 seconds, and then create a new block named find spot. Run without screen refresh. And then now in here we do repeat until not touching player. Not touching player. And change Y by -1. Now, we also place this down here. Now if you test it, as you can see, it will work very well. And if you want to make the colors lighter, because it does look a bit dark, so let's make it lighter and make the brightness lighter. And same for that. Actually, we select this and then use this to make the color lighter. Anyways, now if you test it, as you can see, it will work. And in player, make sure to do scroll X times -1. So go to scroll X times -1. Now as you can see, it will work. And make sure this is actually 102. Now if you test it, it will be more straight. Now duplicate level, name this one danger. Now we make sure you're in danger and and then right click and delete all of the blocks. Now in danger, when I receive reset, switch costume to dot, set size to size of level, and then forever go to level, point in direction of level, and then switch costume to level, join level, and when I receive new message game over, then and also delete the X and Y variable, as you can see in the danger sprite. Okay, now in game over, stop other scripts and sprites, and then duplicate these code. Now in the costumes, in level 1, we will first use the box tool and make sure there is no outline and make the fill a gradient. The right box color will be fully red, and the right box color will be darker, like this. Press shift to create a box, delete this corner, press shift and rotate it until it looks like this, and make it a good size. Now duplicate this, and you can adjust the angles, as you can see, And then after you're done, copy this, delete that, and then place it here. Now for level 2 we will do, before that we copy pastel this, and now if we adjust it, this time making this a lot spikier, as you can see, and you can place as much spikes as you want. The first will be this, then duplicate this, make it smaller, and then duplicate, repeat, duplicate. You might have to rotate it a bit and adjust the positioning, and then drag this here, make it smaller, and then put some spikes here. And now use the box tool, make the fill a nice orange color, and then create something like this. But before rotating, make it a good size. Then rotate it, make it go to the back, rotate it so it looks nice, and then drag another thing like this, but this time here, to avoid the player from cheating by going backwards. And place another one here for the flag to go, so the player has to jump over. And now delete all of this, and make sure to carefully not delete the danger stuff. Now do the same for that one, for level 1. Now in the level sprite, use the box tool, make sure there is no fill or outline, press shift and create an invisible box so it can go off screen. Copy pastel this, and then into this, and into this. Now if you test it, as you can see, there will be that thing, but nothing will happen if you touch it. So in the player sprite, if touching danger, then broadcast game over, and when I receive game over, stop other scripts in sprite, and then create a new block named create particles. Run without screen refresh. Now in here we will do create a new costume named block, delete the eyes, make it a good size, and make it a good size again for the outline. Now switch costume to block, set rotation style to all around, and then repeat 20 times. Then create 2 new variables named force for this sprite only, and gravity for this sprite only. Set force and set gravity to pick random 0 to 15.0, and then this one is 2.5 to 10.0. Now point in direction, pick random negative 90.0 to 90.0, and then create a clone of myself. and also hide. Now, when I start as a clone, repeat 20 times, and then change ghost by 1, actually by 5, change gravity by -1, and if not touching level, then change Y, move by force, and change Y by gravity, and then wait 0.1 seconds, then broadcast reset, and delete this clone. Now if you test it, touching that, and also make sure for the other ones, make sure to first put create particles, duplicate this, not duplicate, drag it into the level, and in level we will drag it down here. Now if you test it, and you will explode, and also in player make sure to do a set force to force times 0.9. Now if you test it, as you can see, it creates some nice particles. Now in the stage backdrops, make the fill a nice sky blue color, as you can see, and make it a nice color. Now as you can see, it works well. Now let's put the flag in. Duplicate the danger sprite and name it flag. Now in here, and also in danger, in level win, we delete everything, and also copy pastel the invisible box into the level win as well. Now in the flag, we first select these, copy pastel into them, delete the danger parts of it, same for this level, and then copy pastel all of these in here. Wait, not in danger, but in level. Copy, delete all of this, and pastel. Now in level 1, we will first use the line tool, make the line a nice grayish color, and make it a good size. Grayish color, good size. Press shift to make a nice pull, and now use the box tool, make the outline a nice green color, nice greenish color, and then this will be a nice darker green, a lighter green, and drag it here. Now use this tool, drag it down and then up, and if you want, you can flip it to make him look more right, and you can change the sizing a bit, and if you want, you can make this slightly lighter. Now duplicate this, place it where you want it to be, which I want it here, and now not duplicate, but pastel it in here. Now copy these two and place it in here, and then put the flag in here like that, and then we delete the rest of it except for the invisible box. We delete all of this. Now in player, if touching flag, then we broadcast new message next level. And now when I receive next level in here, and I receive next level, we shall do a change level by 1 and reset. Broadcast reset. Now if you test it, go over, you will go to the next level. These spikes work, and if you try to go over, you won't. So you have to go over to this, and also in level, make sure to create a little small platform so the player can jump over the lava. So make a very, very tiny platform like that. And now if you test it, go to the second level, and if you die, it's okay. Now if you jump, which did not work because of the slope, now if you try, now if you try, you can jump. Okay, if you can't really jump well, then you can fix the terrain a bit like that. Now if you try the full game, go over that, go into the flag, go over, and then jump again, go over here, and then jump, and then now if you want, you can also make this smaller so it's easier. Now if you test it, now if you go to the last level, which is the win level, and also make sure to show the level. If you set level to 2 so we can test it fast. And also make sure in flag, go to costume and also delete the level win. And now if you test it by going to level 2 and then going, now if I go and then jump, I will go to level win. And now you have a 360-degree platformer. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day.